Oh, yes, yes. It is time for the meditation experience. We decided before there was ever a live stream or a church service that we wanted to take time every Sunday to go within and remind you that it is more than just what you read. It is your direct connection to God that matters. Whatever you call God, whatever you believe God to be, it is only through your connection, your experience of God, that it is true for you. We love to teach and we love to recommend sacred texts for you to add to your library. But your experience of God is the only way that you know what you're reading or studying is true. And so we take time every Sunday to do just that, to go within, to let go of the external reality and tap into the divine, infinite reality, which is really the truth. And this month, we are using the affirmative statement, I rest in God. We've seen a lot of things with our eyes. We've heard a lot of things with our ears. But when we tap in and let go of the external world, we can rest in the assurance, the certainty that there is only one mind, one power, and one purpose, and it is moving through us. We let go of our worry. We let go of our fear and our doubt, and we rest. This is not about taking a nap. You can do that. This is about resting all of the mind chatter that keeps you separate from reality. It's about letting go of your desire to control or fear that you are being controlled, and just rest in God. And so let us prepare ourselves to do just that, rest. Let go of the mistakes that we think we've made. Let go of the worry and the doubt and even any idea of sin that would keep us feeling that we have to prove ourselves or fix ourselves. Let's just rest in God. For God knows what it created, and it created it perfect. Sit with that for a second. It didn't create it lacking or limited. It created it perfect, whole, and complete, and it remains that way. So let's rest in God, shall we? Let the body take a break. Let the past go. Let the future go. And just rest in God. So let's prepare ourselves for our meditative time. Bring your feet to the floor and maybe you raise your heels and maybe you raise your toes, but just allow your body to be anchored and seated, and allow the seat where you are, whether it is a sofa or a chair, to hold you. Let it be the symbol of God holding you. Plant the palms on the tops of the thighs and just briefly look around the room. Bring yourself so present that nothing in the past or the future can disturb your rest. And from this place of safety and certainty and security, allow the eyelids to gently close. And as we allow the eyelids to gently close, it's a beautiful way of symbolizing that we're taking this journey inward to divine wisdom, inward to infinite intelligence, inward to peace and ease. And let's bring your focus of attention to the breath, right where it is. And whether the breath appears to be deep or appears to be shallow, it matters not. Just as we make no judgments of our thoughts, we make no judgment of what the breath should be doing. We are just grateful that the breath is moving And that's all it's supposed to be doing. It's moving, and each round of breath is relaxing us, recentering us, and reminding us to rest in God. Beautiful, everyone. Now let's take conscious control of the breath, not forcing the breath, just noticing the breath and making the choice where we want the breath to go. That's a conscious choice. So let's drop the breath deep into the low belly. Let's align our body and our thinking with a full, complete breath. And as we breathe deep into the low belly, we're going to count to 4. Inhaling for 4, holding for 4, relaxing the jaw, releasing anything that we feel when we sigh it out for 4, and then dropping deeper and deeper and deeper into the awareness that God is here and I can rest. Let's begin. Deep inhale into the low belly for 4. Hold for 4. Then relax the jaw and release the breath. Sigh it out for 4. And sink deeper in mind. Relax the body more and more. In through the low belly again, expanding the low belly like a big balloon. Hold it there when you reached fullness. And when you're ready, relax the jaw, sigh it out. Let yourself hear the release. And sink deeper and deeper and deeper. In through the low belly, up through the rib cage, expanding the sides of the body now. Hold for 4. Relax the jaw. Let yourself release whatever you've been carrying this week. Sigh it out. And rest in consciousness as you sink deeper and deeper and deeper. In through the low belly, up through the rib cage. We've connected the low breath to the mid breath. The sides have expanded. Now expand the front and the back. Hold it there. And give yourself permission to rest. Sigh it out. Nothing is holding us back from our rest as we sink deeper and deeper and deeper. Beautiful, everyone. In through the low belly, up through the rib cage. Now allow that breath to connect and make it a full breath as it rises to the heart chakra, center of the chest. Hold it there. And release it all. Make yourself really present. Sigh it out. And rest as you sink deeper and deeper and deeper. In through the low belly, up through the rib cage, up through and to the heart chakra, center of the chest. Fullest breath you've ever felt. Hold at the top. And without collapsing the body, just release the breath. Sigh it out. And as the sound trails off, you sink deeper and deeper and deeper. I rest in God. We rest in God. And you begin now to feel what relaxation feels like. Let's take this energy that we've created and slow it down even more, slowing the breath down even more. We're going to inhale for 6, hold for 6, and this time close the lips and exhale through the nostrils for 6. And give yourself the pleasure of resting in God for 6. Let's begin. Inhale, full breath. Hold for 6. And with the lips closed, we slow it way down, exhaling through the nostrils for 6. And now sink deeper, letting go even more, and resting even more, and letting go even more. Let's take a few rounds of this deep, full, complete breath. The breath that resets the nervous system because it's so full and complete. It signals the mind there is nothing to worry about, nothing to be on guard against. Take several rounds of this full, complete breath in and out through the nostrils, and resting at the end. Now, this day is a day of peace as we rest in God. This moment is a moment of peace as we rest in God. Let's scan our bodies now and notice if there's anywhere that needs our love and attention and more rest. Let's start from the crown of our head, allowing that energy and the opportunity to rest to flow back down through the crown, opening and balancing the third eye, flowing down the throat as we remind ourselves and speak words of love and ease, crossing our shoulders as they relax now even more, down our arms and out our fingertips. You may want to turn the palms up and rest them on the tops of the thighs, or keep the palms turned down, your choice. As that energy flows down the spine, making its way to the hips as they release and relax. The glutes settle and relax. The thighs and the hamstrings, they relax. The energy flows down the knees, down the shins and the calves, and they are willing and ready to relax. Let the energy flow down the ankles and anchor you as the feet relax into the floor. This is a day of rest. This is a moment of rest, an opportunity to rest in the divine awareness that you are held and loved and supported, and that your choices and decisions are divinely guided. No need to stress or strain. Let's scan the body one last time. Notice if there's any tension. Without judgment, send the breath there. Send the love there so that you can rest. I will monitor the time. You take the inward journey. And if the mind wanders, just be kind to your wandering mind. It's okay. It's doing what it does. But when you become aware, bring yourself back to our affirmative thought. I rest in God, so assured in my connection, in my peace, and in my ease. We rest in God, so assured in our connection, in our peace, and our ease. We all rest in God now. With our eyelids still closed, we take this time to just notice how good it feels in this moment on the inside, and realize that we can bring that back with us on the outside in this external world. There's something that the Course in Miracles says that's so profound about this type of rest, that as we keep our eyelids closed, I want us to internalize and listen to these words. Each hour that you take your rest today, a tired mind is suddenly made glad. A bird with a broken wing begins to sing. A stream long dried begins to flow again. The world is born again each time you rest. And hourly remember that you came to bring the peace of God into the world, that it might take its rest along with you. We rest on purpose. We rest in God. And each time we take our rest, the world is healed along with us. Let us remember that now as we bring our sacred rest back with us. If the palms are turned up, go ahead and turn them back down. And making conscious contact with the tops of the thighs. Inhale, nice full deep breath as you draw the shoulders up by the ears. You notice the spine elongates. As you release the shoulder blades back and down, the heart moves forward, and we feel the connection and the support of our back, releasing the shoulder blades back and down. Inhale again up. Exhale, releasing the shoulder blades back and down. And one more time, nice and easy. Inhale up. Exhale as we release the shoulder blades back and down. The heart stays forward to guide us, and we are supported by the back and God behind us so that we can rest. Bring the palms together at heart center. And if you are able, bow the chin towards the fingertip. Even with these small movements, we notice that the peace and the rest remain. Allow the eyelids to gently open. Nice soft gaze. No strain on the eyes or our connection. Inhale, raise the chin. Raise the gaze. Release the breath. Maintain your sacred rest. Namaste.